For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 32 of the Atletico Madrid Career Mode series here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game in the Champions League. It's Ajax, a trip to Holland for us, or the Netherlands rather, and unfortunately we're bottom of the group so far. Of course, if you remember from the last game in the Champions League, the opening game of the season, it was pretty much a goal fest. 4-3 we lost at home against Borussia Mönchengladbach in a game that I just don't even know how we lost, to be completely honest, but still, we're going to try and rectify that in today's game. They're starting the hotly rated Zivkovic up top, as he seems to be one of the names that is consistently linked or put in the comment section of every single career mode on YouTube, along with players like Vieto, Tielemans, and of course Memphis Depay as well. So we'll have to wait and see what he's all about. I haven't looked at any of those obvious players so far in any career mode, because I kind of like mine to be a little bit different and not really sign the obvious players. But we get off to a great start here, as you can see, actually winning a penalty in the 13th minute. Great work down the left hand side by Antoine Griezmann. Van Rijn doesn't really seem to be agreeing with the decision, but you can clearly see from the replay when it does eventually pop up that it is a penalty. Unfortunately, the view is kind of obstructed by a couple of players in the way of the camera, but you can see just there the foot comes across, catches Antoine Griezmann on the top of the boot, and he does go down, and it's a clear penalty. And of course, with Soldado in the side, he's always going to take the penalties because he is fantastic from the spot, and he puts us 1-0 up in the 15th minute. Again, rotating the side a little bit to make sure that everybody's fully fit. That is the policy that I like to have at any club, really. I like to rotate all of my players to make sure everyone gets some first team football, to keep people happy and to keep people fit as well. But unfortunately, after getting a penalty of our own, we go up the other end, or they go up the other end and get a penalty of their own. It's Saul giving away the penalty this time around. He picks up a booking rather than a red card because there was a man on his shoulder, and Zivkovic is the man to step up and score in exactly the same way that Roberto Soldado did. So after half an hour, we're back on level terms, and we're exactly where we started. A penalty each, a goal each, and it's time to see who can go on from there. Zivkovic having a little bit of a bob up and down by the corner flag to celebrate his goal. They're going to have the next chance though. Corner comes in just 10 minutes before half time. As you can see, they work it back out to Schürrle, and he is eventually going to get the ball inside to Amore Bielsa, who finds Serrero, but that is a top save from Asmir Begovic to keep them out. We stay at 1-1 and drawing as for now, but we're trying to create chances at the start of the second half. We're on the front foot at the beginning of each half, and Ajax came into the game at the end of each 45-minute period. Koke kind of snatched to that effort though. You can see him take it under control well, and this takes it too quickly with his left foot. I wanted him to try and finesse it with his right, and he just snapped at it with his left, unfortunately. So I made some changes. Garcia, Lamela and Kovacic coming on to hopefully add a little bit more of just a little bit extra energy into the side. I needed a bit more strength up top. Soldado was being out-muscled a little bit, and Higuain was really tired, so I had to bring on Garcia in his place, and he was going to have the next chance, although he couldn't quite keep his shot down, and it did fly over the top of the bar. Then, as we say, Ajax got themselves into the game more and more towards the end of each half. As you can see, we're in stoppage time now at the end of the second, and they are going to have a chance here. So Pawson plays it across. Schürrle gets a great shot in, and we find ourselves 2-1 down with just seconds to go. It's a really top finish from Schürrle. I was disappointed, though, obviously, to have conceded at the very end of a game that I think we deserved at least a draw from. So it's a really bad start to us in the Champions League. 2 defeats from the opening 2 games, and our backs are definitely up against the wall. We need to get better results in the remaining 4, but we are by no means out of the competition yet. We've still plenty of work to do, plenty of time to recover the situation. So back to La Liga action, and it's Elche away. Now, they're a sort of side that either roll over and die in front of you. As you can see, they are bottom of the table with 3 points from 7 games, or, as was the case in this game, they can actually be such a pain in the backside that they defend really well, and actually they were really attacking in this one. Clearly their manager wanted to make a point of things against a better side in the league and to try and turn their fortunes around. Obviously, if you're in their situation in the league, you're going to be desperate in every single game to do everything you can to get yourself out of that situation. We came so close to a 1-0 lead though in the opening few minutes yet again. Higuain does get the shot away, but this unfortunately smothered by the goalkeeper. It squirms underneath him, but doesn't quite have the pace to get away from the defence, and they're able to hook it clear. And actually we had to call on Asmir Begovic not once but twice there to keep them out just a few minutes later, as they kind of showed their intent in the opening stages, and actually that was how the rest of the game was going to go. It was going to be end to end. It was a chance for us, a chance for them. Here's the chance for us. Churchy with a good shot, but well saved down low rather, by their goalkeeper, and unfortunately couldn't quite find Higuain with the ball back into the box, and they eventually cleared their lines. But again, we're coming forward, and Churchy's the instigator yet again. His pace and dribbling feet get us away. Higuain plays the 1-2 with him. Really nice turn inside, and all I wanted him to do was get that across goal. Good save, but it falls straight to Gonzalo, and we're in front on the half-hour mark. Stereotypical celebration for Higuain. Apparently that's his default. I don't recall ever seeing him do that in real life, although I might be mistaken. But we are 1-0 up. But then, of course, like we say, it was end-to-end stuff, and Elche came straight back up the other end, and it took another very, very good save from Asmir Begovic to stop them from getting themselves onto the score sheet. We're starting in the second half now, and still they're coming forward. Fidel is into the box. Great turn. Plays it across to Guilo, but it's a poor shot, and Begovic almost spilt that. He had to take an extra touch. It took him 2 attempts to get that into his chest, but fortunately he was able to grab onto the ball, and it didn't drop to the awaiting striker. But Griezmann gets into the box here, and there's Churchy just waiting to sweep it home with his left foot, but the shot goes wide. Of all the people on the pitch, the man in great goal scoring form right now, Alessio Churchy, with time and space on the ball on his favoured left foot, and he can't find the target. We can't increase our lead to 2-0, and that meant that Elche still had the incentive to push forward as fast, as hard as they could to get themselves back on level terms. Another good save by Begovic to stop them from doing just that, but they're still coming at me, Elche. 15 minutes from time now. Gonzalez is going to get a nice turn in here, find Jonatas. He's going to play the ball over the top, looking for Rodriguez. For some reason, if you watch the replay or watch that back in real time, Miranda, you know when you hold the stick forward or in a direction and press the clear button to get them to clear in that particular direction? Watch Miranda. I held forward to get him to clear the ball, and he took 2 paces forward before attempting to win the header, which meant that he misjudged the flight of the ball. It went over the top of him, and they were able to walk onto it and score an equaliser, which incredibly frustrated me considering our dominance in this game. And then Churchy has another clear opportunity and misses the target yet again. He's been our best goal scorer in recent games, and he just can't seem to find the back of the net in this one. We're going to have another chance at the end of the game though to get ourselves a winner if we can. Higuain, twisting and turning, plays Gabby in behind the lines, over the top of the goalkeeper, but again, similar with the opening chance in the game, not enough pace on it to get it across the line. They scramble it clear, and we only take a point from a game away at Elche that we clearly deserved all 3 from. So disappointing stuff. So a defeat where we deserved at least a draw, and a draw where we deserved the win. And then unfortunately, almost as if things were already bad enough, we get a real kick to the teeth. Higuain has torn his quadricep muscle, and he's out for 6 weeks whilst being away, 8 weeks even, whilst being away on international duty. Wow, that's really, really wicked me off. It's a bad episode for us. Lady Luck is not on my side right now, but though we have a game at home, again against weaker opposition. Real Valladolid obviously came up last year from the Segunda Liga, but they're actually having a decent season. They sit mid-table, and we definitely aren't having the best of years so far. We started last year on fire. This year it's been a slower start. We're hoping it's going to be the reverse of last year. We started fast, ended slow. Maybe if we're starting slow this year, we'll end fast and put up a good title fight towards the end of the season, doing exactly what Barcelona did to us last year. But we're going to start off on the front foot, just like we did in the game against Elche, just like we did in the game against Ajax. And Soldado can't quite find that bottom corner. It was a good effort, not too much space for him to get the shot away, and he tried to just guide it and arc it into that far bottom corner. Didn't quite come off. I'm going to try something from the training ground for this free kick, playing the ball out wide to Griezmann, and then he's just going to power around the outside of the defence. Tries to stand it up for Soldado, who can't quite get there, but it only drops as far as Gabby into Mario Suarez, who strikes the post with his shot. First time hit, comes back off the woodwork. We can't quite get ourselves a 1-0 lead, and Valladolid are coming at us in the second half. All the action seems to be in front of this particular goalmouth right now. Great first touch by their man, but fantastic save down low by Miguel Moya. Not seen as much first team football since Asmir Begovic came in, but I decided to plump with him today after Begovic couldn't quite keep Elche out in the last game. Made a couple of changes here to try and freshen things up. Cocaine Lamela, I think it was, that came on, and Lamela's involved straight away here, as you can see. 15 minutes from time, trying to get us a goal to go in front. Soldado skips past the challenge and then gets taken down. We have a penalty, and they're going down to 10 men, Valladolid. I don't think that was a red card. Clearly, as you see from the replay, there was another man there to stop the shot coming in, because he just immediately kicked the ball away. I'm not sure, even again, how much contact there is there. He slides in. It's similar to a penalty we got in the Chelsea career mode earlier on today, where the challenge has come in and then the man seems to run into the challenge after it's been made. Soldado steps up from the penalty spot, though, ever reliable apart from right now. We say Lady Luck isn't on our side. They go down to 10 men and then we miss the penalty and then get a chance cleared off the line from the resulting corner. An absolute facepalm of an episode so far. Can we get ourselves a winner? Koke has the final chance. It looks for the far bottom corner. It doesn't come off. Another game we deserve to win from. Another game we don't get a win from. A 0-0 draw at home against Valladolid. It's been a poor episode for us and we'll have to come back better and stronger on Friday to try and get ourselves some extra points. As you can see, we sit 6th in the table and we're only 3 points, or 2 points rather, away from 4th and Bilbao, although the gap to the top 3 is stretching a little bit right now, but we're still definitely within touching distance and still got to play all of those sides at least once yet again. We've got to play Valencia twice still. We haven't played them yet this season, so definitely still attainable, and there's still a long way to go. Only 9 games into a 38 game season, so plenty of stuff to do, plenty of games to play, plenty of points to get, but we'll have to get them sooner rather than later if we want to realistically challenge for the league title. That's going to bring today's episode to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. As always, subscribe if you're new as well. Check the links in the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me over there. There was also links to Instagram and Facebook if you want to follow me on multiple social media platforms, and of course, as always, you'll find links to G2A and FIFA if you want any Xbox PSN codes or Ultimate Team coins. But for Wednesday, that's all from me. Check the channel page if you missed anything over the past few days, whether it be this series, the Chelsea series, or the My Player series. We'll have Chelsea and My Player back tomorrow, but for now, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.